I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you beat the up, but you didn't make a. Even if you made it, she ain't never coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Like a jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang it. We at stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of to me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any grand.
She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang it.
We have sacks and some dirty vans, blowing fans out, but I'm still, that's the price of gas.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
I'm saying? I just chillin'. Real West Side Compton. You already know what I'm talking about. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you, really alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie in the cockers know Johnny is the projects, know St. Lucia. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose. First I ever rolled, shorty, the whole block posted. Everybody not the vocals, any social, I'm posted. I'm like riding, they can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shook. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling, come, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a killer. In the backyard, chillin' with you, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I do want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the palate of a little to the little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shot you with theaters. Ever since a young, I've been a leader, on the pledge of allegiance. kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't shit. Just to the hip hop, watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they get the rap by the pops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I like good, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, love to this trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already, got a message, how they ain't on already, I don't care. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. Down bad, now I'm
hop out your feelings, hop out the feelings. Come high, I'm the ceiling, come. I want you to get.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's Trevor Larnach. Not close with that one, and this one is off and running. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-0. And that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Swings and misses. 2-2. And down on strikes. One out in the top of the first. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That one a little bit high. 1-0. Skubal, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. They say you win.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brooks Lee delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Two out, space is empty. And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in Atlanta and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Oh, this is off the second base bag.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
On the ground to third. Over to Castro for one. Back to first, and that is a double play. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Kiersey settles under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Skubal back to work. Ball one there.
Ball. 1-0.
Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. This is Willie Castro. And that's fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Way high there. Now 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Throw on to Torkelson. One out in the second. Here's Royce Lewis. First pitch misses.
Down. Ball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. One out and a runner at second. Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Harrison Bader in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bader tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Man at second.
Down, ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Inside. 3-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Makes the catch for the second out. Deshaun Kiersey Jr., the next twin up to hit. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Riley Green.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
That one ripped left field. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Time called during the pitch. And it looks like a balk has been called here. Torres at second with nobody out. And fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Way upstairs. And that's ball one. Tying run in scoring position at bottom half of inning number 2. Lifted in the air right center field. Larnach. And makes the grab. And there's one down. So up next, Jake Rogers. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
That one down the line. And that's a fair ball. So digging in, Trey Sweeney. Misses the sweeper.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1-1.
In the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Runners at first and second with one gone. And that is out of play. Ground ball could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Over to first, safe. And now it's Baez.
How many times have we seen an early at bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Just missed. And he makes it back to third in time. Corners are occupied with 2 down. On the ground, right side. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back at Truist Park, and now Trevor Larnach.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And there's a ball. And that's in the dirt.
Got a full count.
To the right side, Torres tosses to first. One up, one down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And ball 1.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one well upstairs. And the count's even at 2. Ground ball up the middle. Sweeney tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. To third, McKinstry. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Back here in Atlanta, set for the bottom of the third. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 away. Here comes Torque to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. And a foul ball. One out, bases empty.
Ball. 1-2.
Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Next pitch misses outside. And now 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That misses. Now 2-0. And another ball. Hot shot to third. Lewis throws to first. And it's a 1-2. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Ty France. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
On the ground, Sweeney tosses across to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Jonah Bride digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. That misses the zone. Ball one. Fly ball down the line. Carpenter on the move towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first in time. And the Twins go. And we're back. And now, Riley Green. Late swing, foul to the left. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. That one not close. And now 2-0. And a strike to Gleyber. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry, flied to right his first time. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike one. And 1-2.
That's the ball.
In the dirt.
Count is full.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. The kick, the 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. A single his first time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And strike one to the catcher.
No ball,
Torres, the lead runner out at second. McKinstry over at first with one away. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Sweeney in the box now. Takes strike one. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. Bases loaded, one away.
Ball low.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Ball fourth, and a run comes in to score.
Really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Line to right, base hit. 1 run's in. Oh, he botches it. 2 runs are in.
That's 3 singles in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Brock Stewart gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Carpenter in the box again, takes a strike. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
1-2 is the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit. Both 2 in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say,
no, that's
charge
low.
it.
Ball.
Crazy. Keith up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Baez at second. Torkelson on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Bader takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Swings through that one for strike 1. Bader Guy played his college ball at the University of Florida. From the New York area, went to Horace Mann High School.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive and foul ball. Man at second. Outside low. It's 2-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Harrison Bader hits one out, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. And now the center fielder, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that's in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Trying to move him over here. Torres over to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That's a little bit low.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1.
Two and one.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
On the ground, could be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Everybody's going to be safe. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now Ty France. He's already homered here in this one. In there at the knees.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Baez drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third. Willie Castro, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 2. Ball one there.
Ball, no strikes.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Stewart back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Just missed. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 2 for 2. That one misses. Ball 1. Fastball is outside. Next offering is fouled back. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That one outside. And that's ball 3. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now here is Zach McKinstry. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. It was so tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Swing and a pop-up. Lee makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Jonah Bride. There's a strike. Best. In his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
1-2 the count.
And he chases that one. And 1 out now. Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Started to swing, held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Count is full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Go ahead run on base. So up next for Minnesota, Harrison Bader. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Lewis leads off first with 1 away. Bunting, and it's in the air. 2 away now. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Kiersey stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the sixth. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And he steps off. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Cole Sands. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Trey Sweeney now at the plate. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Base hit. Around first, heading for two. And it gets by him. One out, runner at second. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. Fought off foul. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. That missed by a lot. Strike. And now it's even 1-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kiersey sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Two outs. In the air, left field, down the line. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the seventh, and here's the Twins leadoff guy. Trevor Larnach. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
The count.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Swings through that one.
2-1.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Brooks Lee getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
France stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one at the knees for a strike. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Inside, just missed. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Ripped on a line. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Atlanta, set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate, Spencer Torkelson. So they turn things over to the righty, Griffin Jacks.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Fastball is outside.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. And that one missing low. High fly ball, right field. Larnach under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colton Heath. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. That one fouled off. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's a base hit.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And here is Riley Green. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kiersey brings it in. And there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 7-5. 2 outs, nobody on. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. The one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now here is Jake Rogers. In the dirt, blocked. Late swing fouled off. Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-2.
Just off the outside edge. 3-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Larnach makes the catch, and that is that. We go to the 8th, and now for the Twins, Willie Castro. Hannafy back to work. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. And now 2-1. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 3-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes he goes. First out in the top of the 8th. So now here's the DH. Jonah Bride, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that's down and away.
3-1.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. On the inside corner for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Got him swinging. And now Bader up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The tying run at the plate. Not close with that one. And a count 2-1. Late with the swing there.
2-2's the count.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
So, with the purpose, there is a reason. And then if I retreat, then I'm worth is pulling the treason. Man, I want to be blameless. Strange and unashamed, about as tame as a flame.
On the mound now for the Twins, Jorge Alcala. Foul ball.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to France. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Baez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's inside.
2-1.
And that's outside. 3-1. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now 2 aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Gone! And they add to their lead. It's 10-5. 1 out, base is empty. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. One out, runner at second. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. That one missed. Keith, the runner at second with 1 away. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That misses, and it's 2-1. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Yohan Duran.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same.
And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. That one the other way, makes the play, and it's out number 3. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
One down, base is empty. Misses off the inside. Going to count 1 and 2. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon boob. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Jeffers at the plate now. That's ball 1. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Brooks lead. The next twin up to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 down. Ty France, the next twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Brisky is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
11-5, your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.